Broadcasting from the Trump 2020 presidential campaign rally here in Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Center. And joining me on the program right now, we've had her on numerous times throughout the campaign, and we'll continue to have her on as well. National spokesperson for the RNC, it's Liz Harrington. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me. Good to be with you in person.
Absolutely. Glad to have you on. Well, tell folks, I mean, this, what I was impressed by, driving up this morning at 6:15 or so, the line already blocks long and everybody in a happy mood. You normally don't see that when people are waiting in line for hours, everyone in a happy mood.
Exactly. And you'll never see that on the media either. Like the picture of a Trump supporter is, this dark, mean, nasty person.
What are we going to do next?
And I was there 6:15 last night, and same thing. Great crowd. About to camp out all night. I mean, they were there more than 24 hours before the doors even open, and everyone's having a good time. It's really a movement unlike we've seen in politics, and it's inspiring, and they're just freedom-loving Americans who, want this country to be great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tell folks if they're listening in line right now, or maybe they're on their way to be here. What can people expect at a Trump rally?
It is truly amazing. It's one of the best places to be. The energy in the room, just the amount of support and love you get, and just great spirit from just freedom-loving Americans. It's really something unlike any other. I've been to several, and it's just a great experience. And you'll see President Trump on his game, just telling it like it is, proud of this country, and taking it to the media and the Democrats, which I think a lot of Republicans have been waiting for a long time. Someone that doesn't let the media define them, someone that doesn't play the Democrats' game and calls it out. And that's what you see. And so we've seen from day one just the Democrats, the hostility. We saw it yesterday, Nancy Pelosi storming out of this meeting.
Right.
People are so tired of these political games. They want what's best for the country, and that's what President Trump has been doing, and that's what you're going to get tonight. You're going to hear just cutting through all the noise and the nonsense of the swamp in D.C. and being out with the American people and celebrating this country.
Yeah. How are things going nationally for the Republican Party?
Truly amazing. We just released our latest record fundraising for September. It was over $27 million, a record for us in an off-election year. And it's truly because what I just mentioned, people are so fed up with the games in Washington. They see a president, they see the economy finally working. People are off the sidelines, not just not just coming off the sideline every month when we see the jobs reports and getting back in the labor force. They're coming off the sidelines, getting involved in politics. People that hadn't voted for years, people that had never donated before. You see the record contributions we've seen that actually went through the roof after Nancy Pelosi caved to the radical left and decided to go through with this nonsense impeachment. We had in the third quarter over 300,000 people who were first-time donors, and that shows us that there's a real energy here. People want to support this president. They want to fight for this president because he's been fighting for us.
When you bring up the impeachment deal, I think it was yesterday, Nancy Pelosi once again saying, no, we're not going to hold a vote on even a formal impeachment inquiry. I think she's doing that because she doesn't want to put some of those red state Democrats on record. She doesn't want to help fire up the Trump base. But she is, right?
Exactly. And you can't have it both ways, in which they've really been trying to do it with their endless investigations, sending subpoenas to 80 Trump associates. It's been a complete witch hunt from the start.
Right.
Russia fell completely flat because there was never anything there. It was a complete conspiracy theory. And now they're moving on to Ukraine. And no, we have already 24 Democrat House members who won in Trump districts, who lied to their voters, who said they were moderates, who said they wanted to work and cross the aisle on issues like infrastructure and health care. They're not doing that. They've come out in support of this phony impeachment, and we're already active on the ground holding them accountable because they misled their constituents. And it's completely unfair to run in a swing district and then completely cave to the radical left. They are no different than Rashida Tlaib, really, who said, let's impeach the expletive before she was even in office. Well, that's whose side they're now on, and we're going to hold those House Democrats accountable. We already are.
Absolutely. Elizabeth Harrington, national spokesperson for the GOP. Appreciate your time, and always appreciate it when you join us on the radio.
Thanks so much for having me.